Good morning, everyone. This is Armbrushio for DrySox AR, and I thought I would share with you a replay of me. And again, I seem to be focusing lately on the Tiger 2P and having just a monster game. And it really kind of interesting is I was playing in my mind when I started it. I thought I was in realistic battles. So my mindset was in realistic battles, and then and through the gameplay, I realized, oh, hey, I got a reticle. I can, you're all of a sudden the pixel hunt begins, and it kind of dawned on me like, wait, you're not in realistic battles. Anyway, with that, let's start the replay and just review and kind of go through my thoughts as I was playing. Oops, wrong button. Stupid Steam. Replays. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's load her up. Okay, so while this is loading, like I said, when I first, I said, I'm going to do a match this morning. My brain was set for realistic battles. That's what I'd been doing lately. And I'm not quite sure why I was even on arcade. I don't know if just loading up, something flipped. So when I first come in, again, my mindset was, all right, realistic battle. So instantly, where I spawned in here, a little bit of a traffic jam as always in War Thunder when you first start out. My goal was, okay, I'm going to head to B. Try to get the cap. Wasn't too worried about, taking a cap from any of my teammates because in the Tiger 2, I'm not going to beat them there no matter how fast I start out. So, as you can see, everybody races past me. But about 4 or 5 of us get on cap, which is always good. I try not to solo cap if there's other guys around to help everybody get some points, but, there's times when, you know what, it's just got to get capped. Anyway, and so I'm sitting here, and again, at this point, I still think I'm in realistic battles. I have not, hasn't really, well, one, I haven't really dawned on me that I'm in arcade. And honestly, it's pretty quick here. I think actually now I start realizing that, oh, hey, I'm in arcade mode, because as you can see, I would see I have the little pixel hunting reticle. But anyway, so I take my first shot, just kind of a snapshot. I miss. So instantly right here, I'm trying to get this tank in a hold down position, and watch out for this IS-1. This IS-1's really got me, but then I go for the J-Max, I just shred him. But as again, I was trying to get the Tiger 2 to hold down, but being very cautious of the front matlet on the P can be punched through pretty easily. Also at this point, I have a small eye on my mini-map, realizing my right flank is exposed, and I'm keeping a close eye on my teammates, hopefully that they will pick that up. As you can see, there are 3 vehicles over there, and I'm very concerned. All at the same time, I'm also trying to work this IS-1 over. He's got a pretty good position, and I'll tell you what, I miss a lot of shots here that I'm like, juice, kind of was a little bit nerve-wracking. I felt I should at least hit something. But again, as you can see, the gun has, it can, based on your crew skills, whatever, there's just a chance you'll miss. And again, this whole time I am trying to keep an eye on my right flank, and then I believe I noticed that one of them goes down, and there's only one left, and there's several of my guys on that side, and then I catch that Sturm Panzer II, and I don't know why somebody's out here in a Sturm Panzer II, but whatever. And then I'm backing up. Again, I'm conscious of protecting my turret. I am a little nervous in the Tiger 2P off that front matlet. It's just not as good as the H, as we all know, and it can there's a lot of guns that will just get through it. So I'm consciously trying to protect it while at the same time I'm trying to get rid of this IS-1. I take another shot, clip his commander's hatch, not major damage there. Again, at this point, I'm also watching my right flank and watching the rest of my team kind of come up that road on the far right hand railing. I'm hoping they're going to come in and then swing around. So at this point, I consider, all right, I'm just going to hold here, you know, try to maybe hopefully get a good shot off on this IS-1 that will take him out. And again, and right now, this one of the things with arcade mode, I feel a little bit of pixel hunting, trying to find that sweet spot on that IS-1. And again, miss. And somebody clipped me. And I get a little brazen here a little bit because I'm getting a little frustrated that I can't get a good shot into him, so I start to stay exposed, which I feel I shouldn't. But right here, one of the shots, this shot or the next, I get a really good one on him. Okay, that one, not bad, does a little damage. I believe this next shot coming up. And again, now we do have a couple of people coming up on the right flank of this, on the capture point of C. Oh no, that one I clip his hatch again. Maybe it's this next one. And I'm keeping a good eye on that right flank, and they're not moving like I'd hoped they were moving. Man, when did I kill this guy? Let's see here. Again, I'm always conscious, trying to keep the Tiger 2P protected in the turret area. And this IS-1 is getting, and I got him that time right through the hatch. And then there's a 1H right here, which I will make short work of. I'm going to go right through his driver's window here. There, he's done. Okay, he's down. So those two guys are down. I do know there's an IS-1, and I also know there's something on the right over there with my teammates. It looks like a T-25. And I go for this IS-1. He is, I believe he ends up being knocked out. I don't know if I did it or if someone else got him. At this point is when I decide, oh no, now I get him. I apologize. I start rolling forward. At this point, here's where I feel I make some critical mistakes, or at least the overall arching critical mistake is I believe I get overconfident. At this point, I'm, leading the team. I'm racing to Cap C with this 4G. I do see Mr. Spicy Burrito down there in his 4. I'm not too worried about him, but no, I did hit him. I got him. I am a little worried about the KV-2. So I start backing up, but I get a little funnel, or a little bit of focused vision. Racing up there, I did not see the Tiger E. And I kind of paid for it a little bit. Because now I feel like I'm trapped. And honestly, I am worried about that stupid KV-2. Oh, I hate those things. And maybe I should have probably focused more on the Tiger E, or the Tiger E, excuse me. And I've just taken some bad shots. And now I'm in a position where I'm having to repair. And now I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. But luckily enough, the Tiger E gets taken out by an IS-2 down the road, or an IS-1. And I kind of, at this point, start, all right, slow down, collect your thoughts here, and let's get back on track. Now, I am concerned about the Jade Panzer IV. He is rolling up, and he's rolling up pretty quick, so I am a little nervous about him, but again, my teammates that were on that right flank start finally showing up. I get a shot off on the KV-2, and now I know that one, I've damaged him, and I know the reload time on that gun is just horrendous, so I'm going to start heading down the road. Also, the KV-2 is not something... Alright, maybe it's really super close range. You can do snapshots, but it's not a snapshot type gun, because you're just lobbing this monster around at your target. So at this point, I probably get a little bit of tone. I'm so obsessed to getting rid of that KV2. I don't know that the IS-2 is there. And then the KV2 is gone. And then now I realize the IS-2 is there, and I'm in the midst of a reload. I'm like, oh my gosh, if he sees me, I'm done. I don't think he realizes I'm here right until about now. And now he's like, oh crap. And now it's just who can get around, reload. I got him. Done. P-3457, I'll be honest, I'm more worried about this already coming on me and tracking me at this point. I'm worried about the P-3457 if I got tracked. He could get behind me and start shooting me in the engine deck. And then I kill him with the assist of that Tiger. At this point, now we're kind of on the spawn cap. We're in their backyard. And I look at, I think here in a second, I'll take a look and see what's left of their team. I have a feeling if they're, conscious of where we're at, they're not going to be spawning anywhere near this section when they do have quite a bit of room to maneuver over off the other spawn cap. And again, that's if there have been, if you're paying attention to the battle, the flow. I would not be spawning where, on this cap. Also looks like they do have somebody out there still doing something because A starts being taken. But at this point, the match is pretty much over. I mean, there's not much they can do. And again, this is just me kind of sitting here assessing, deciding, is it worth trying to drag a Tiger 2 all the way over there to maybe get a few stragglers, because there's at some point where it's you're going to start driving over there and you're just never going to make it because it's just going to run out. The game match is going to be over. But anyway, this was a phenomenal match with the Tiger 2. And again, maybe part of it was I went in with the mentality of it was a realistic battle at first, and so even though when I realized it wasn't, maybe my mindset was still in that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this replay. It's, kept it kind of short, and just wanted to throw up a quick review over it. I was very excited coming out of that battle. It was really a lot of fun, and a really great battle for first thing in the morning. Anyway, this is Arn Bushido for Dry Sucks AR, and I hope you have a great day.